everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Have you ever actually stopped to wonder how apps like Netflix or YouTube just update every single day without a single glitch or freeze? Well, today we are unlocking the secret production line that big tech uses to build apps that basically never break. To do that, here is a quick look at our agenda. We'll be covering 1. The magic behind your apps, 2. What is SDLC, 3. Old way versus new way, 4. Big tech success stories, 5 core words to know, and finally, 6. AI and the future. All right, let's jump straight into section 1, the magic behind your apps and how big tech does the impossible. Seriously, think about it for a second. How does Netflix never crash on a Friday night? And how in the world does Amazon update so incredibly fast? It really looks like magic, but I promise you, there is a highly calculated system running behind the scenes. Check this out, 11.7 seconds. That is exactly how often Amazon updates its software. You literally cannot do that by hand. Achieving speed and safety on that level requires a very special, completely automated process. So, what is that process? Let's move to section 2. What is SDLC? It's basically the ultimate rulebook for building apps. SDLC stands for Software Development Lifecycle. And if that sounds a bit complicated, don't worry. Just think of it as a step-by-step rulebook used to plan, create, test, and fix software. Honestly, it is exactly like following a recipe to bake a cake. And here is that recipe. First, you plan why you need the app. Then, you design how it's going to look. Third, you code it. Fourth, you test it to make sure it's totally safe. Fifth, you release it to the world. And finally, you operate it so it doesn't break. This is the exact step-by-step process that turns an idea in your head into a real app on your phone. Okay, moving right along to section 3, old way versus new way, moving from slow waterfalls to fast sprints. See, the old way of making software was called the waterfall method. It was super slow. It moved just one step at a time, which made it very, very hard to go back and fix things if you made a mistake. But the new way? Now we use things called Agile and DevOps. This modern way is incredibly fast. It takes small steps, meaning it's super flexible and really easy to fix mistakes as you go. Let's see this in action in section 4, big tech success stories. Here is how the giants actually use these rules today. Amazon uses something they call 2 pizza teams. These are small, fast-moving groups of just 6 to 10 people. Basically, a team you could feed with exactly 2 pizzas. Netflix? They use a literal robot called Chaos Monkey to break their own servers on purpose, just to test if their system can survive a sudden crash. And Google stores over 2 billion lines of code in one giant system, letting robots test it every single day. Then there's Meta, or Facebook. They use a really clever trick called dark launching. They secretly test new, unfinished features on a tiny group of real users before turning them on for everybody else. It's safe, and it's a super smart way to experiment. And it's the exact same story with giants across the globe. Kakao uses these fully automated pipelines to make absolutely sure millions of messages never get delayed. And Coupang? They survive massive holiday shopping rushes by breaking their giant app into tiny puzzle pieces. If one little piece breaks, the rest of the app just keeps working perfectly. Which leads us perfectly into section 5, 5 core words to know. Think of this as your big tech vocabulary cheat sheet, summarizing those big ideas we've just talked about. Word number 1 is requirements. This is simply the exact wish list of what an app needs to do before you even start building it. It's the ultimate goal that keeps everyone on track so you don't make mistakes later. Word number 2 is agile. Just like we mentioned earlier, this means building an app in small, quick pieces instead of waiting to do it all at once. It's kind of like drawing a quick pencil sketch, getting some feedback, and then painting the final picture. Word number 3, DevOps. This is a culture that combines the team that builds the app, dev, and the team that runs the app, ops. When these people stop working separately and work together as one big team, problems get solved almost instantly. Word 4 is CI/CD. Picture a robotic conveyor belt. It automatically tests and updates the app without any humans needing to push a button. Remember that 11-second Amazon update? This automatic pipeline is exactly how they pull that off. And word number 5, microservices. This relates right back to that Coupang example. It means breaking a giant complex app into small, independent puzzle pieces. So, if the search bar breaks, your shopping cart still works perfectly fine.
All right, last but not least, Section 6, AI and the future. What happens next?
Well, software development is about to get even wilder. Very soon, artificial intelligence is going to be writing code right alongside humans. AI will be able to find bugs instantly, and it will even step in to stop hackers before they can attack, a concept known as DevSecOps. Basically, AI is going to do the heavy lifting across this entire rulebook. So, I want to leave you with this final thought. When AI can actually write the code for you, what kind of amazing app are you going to imagine and build? We hope this explainer helps bring your big ideas to life. See you next time!